Hi, let us solve this question from network analysis. For the network of figure, what impedance ZL must be connected between A and B so that a maximum average power will be absorbed by it. Okay, so if we are given like a question like this, we have to find the Thevenin equivalent circuit first of all, because we in order to find the impedance which will give a maximum average power that will be absorbed by it, we have to use the formula ZL equal to ZTH conjugate. Okay, so in order to use this formula, we reduce the entire given circuit into a simple circuit which has a voltage source in series with a impedance. That voltage source is known as the Thevenin voltage source, and the impedance in series is known as the Thevenin impedance. So if we convert the given circuit into the Thevenin equivalent circuit, we can directly find the value of the Thevenin impedance from there, and from there we can find the value of the load impedance which has to be connected to get maximum average power, which is given by the complex conjugate of the Thevenin impedance, that is ZL is equal to ZTH conjugate. Okay, so the first step to convert or to find out the Thevenin equivalent circuit is to short circuit all the independent voltage sources and open circuit all the independent current sources. So we are having just one independent voltage source here, that is 10 angle 0. I am actually going to short this voltage source right now. So shorting this voltage source, we will be getting the circuit like this. So now there is a trap in this question here. So we will think that the minus J2 ohm and minus J1 ohm are shorted right here, but they are not actually shorted right here. They are actually connected in parallel. So if I label the terminals A, B and C as marked, capital A, capital B and capital C as marked here, we can see that the B point as the C point, if I am transferring to the A point, because C and A points are the same, so I am transferring the one end of the minus J1 ohm capacitor to the point A. So the other end is fixed at B, but I am transferring the C end to the A point, okay, capital A point. So the circuit will become as like this, shown in the right side. So I have just transferred the other end of the capacitor to A point. There is no change in the any other point in the circuit, just because A and C are shorted points. If I transfer the point C, the connection at C end to the A end also, there is no change going to happen. Okay, so now we can see that minus J1 and 2J are connected in parallel. So the parallel combination of minus J and 2J is given by minus J into 2J divided by minus J plus 2J, that is equal to minus 2J. Okay, so now we can replace this combination of the parallel combination of minus J and 2 plus 2J as a single impedance of minus 2J. Okay, so between A and B we will be having a single impedance of minus 2J. So this is minus 2J, and the points are between A and B. Okay, so this is A point and this is B point, and from B point we have the terminal A, and now the other points are remaining the same, that is the here we have a resistor of 2 ohm, then here we are having another resistor of 2 ohm. Okay, this will be the B terminal. So now actually I'm going to just simplify the circuit a little bit by flipping the terminal A to the upper side. So this circuit is just same as this circuit. Okay, there is no change except that I flipped the circuit or the branch which is connected to the terminal A. So this is the given circuit right now. Okay, now we can see that the two 2 ohm resistors are connected in parallel, so that they will give an equivalent of 1 ohm, as 2 ohm parallel to 2 ohm is given by 2 into 2 divided by 2 plus 2, that is equal to 1 ohm. Okay, so now the equivalent impedance ZAB is 1 connected in series with minus 2J. So the equivalent impedance or the Thevenin impedance is given by 1 minus 2J. Okay, so that is our Thevenin impedance. So Thevenin impedance is equal to 1 minus 2J ohm, and we know that the load impedance is the complex conjugate of the Thevenin impedance. Okay, so in order to find the complex conjugate, we need to just change the sign of the imaginary term, that is minus 2j has to be converted to plus 2j. So this is the value of the load impedance that has to be connected in order to receive maximum power from the source, or in order to absorb the maximum power from the source. So I hope I was able to answer your question properly. Thank you very much for listening to the video. If you have any queries, you can just comment in the video.